You should know why we're here. If you don't, hang around. You'll like it. Hey, folks, just a friendly reminder that all shows on the Madness Comic Network are produced by their individual hosts and in no way reflect the opinions of the network as a whole. The statement.
Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Fan Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics Related Madness Network. So come get some.
Yeah, come get you some. Look, I don't even want to play that yet. Hold on. Guys, I want to show you something.
That was a cold open indeed.
I know the month that you guys have just gone through. And I appreciate the month you just gone through. And I want everybody else to appreciate it too. So take a little look at this.
Hold on. I think I'm bleeding. Am I bleeding? Ah! Nose and lips! Okay, ow. No, can I? Ow. Wait! Ow! Please, Mr. Hood.
Wow, that's right on point.
Right on point. It kind of carried on a little long, and I'm starting to get triggered.
You see, the fiver, 5 times in a row. I like that part.
That was great. Well, that's pretty much the way a month-long Kickstarter goes.
That's confidence to Laurie because she's done this and she understands. Yes. Everybody, we are here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to count down Zen Bounty Wars. Yes. Or
Yeah.
Bounty Wars. I'm sorry. I keep throwing Hunter in there. I don't
That's okay. Bounty hunting is what it's all about. And I'm looking at 56 minutes to, D-Day.
Right?
56 minutes, guys.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a great ride.
$8,185 out of 194 backers. I want 6 more backers. I want to hit 200, guys. Come on.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I could appreciate that. That'd be fun.
That'd be awesome.
And, I think, I've been very happy with the results. I mean, the fans have been very supportive, right? And they got us past the funding in about a week, I think, and then they got us to the first stretch goal, which is going to be, the UV gloss, spot gloss on all the 4 different beautiful covers. So that's great. And
fancy. Gonna be bougie.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
Awesome. And we are going to take a deep dive into this campaign on the way out because there are 55 minutes left. But before that, I want you guys to drop a little background, a little Zen background on everybody, because there may be new people here that don't know.
Really? Yeah. So you want to know? You mean a little bit like the deep story of Zen?
Some background.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Zen is actually an artificial life form. It was created basically in a big test tube apparatus, and he was deemed a failure. But the kindly female scientist named Tesla, of all things, realized he was alive. So she put him in something akin to a waste pod and jettisoned him out into space, as opposed to just destroying his life with the words, "May the great creator protect you." And he did, because the pod eventually drifted into the gravitational pull of the mystical planet Om, where Zen was raised by the mystic masters of Om, specifically Master Sattva, and he became their greatest acolyte in terms of things like meditation and martial arts. And when he achieved his maturity, they gifted him with a spaceship, his hypership, that had been left there by a previous traveler, and with the words, "Go forth and find your destiny." because they knew they had nothing more to teach him. So Zen goes off into space, basically initially becomes like a mercenary, a soldier of fortune, soldier for hire. Um, and now he's evolved, and he's been this way for over a decade. He's a bounty hunter. That seemed like the most natural thing for him to do. And so there was hi- the book called Zen Bounty Hunter that Bill and I did meant a good few years ago. I'll pull it out here and I think I can display it. Okay, let me grab it from here. Okay, so Bill and I did Zen Bounty Hunter. Here it is. You see that? Here you can. There you go. There's Zen Bounty Hunter. Okay, which is a book that you can get at firstcomics.com, onefirstcomics.com. Okay, so that was that. And then a couple of years ago with Marat Michaels, I did Hard Bounty, 2 printings of this trade paperback sold out. And so the trade paperback is not currently in print. And you cannot find it on the internet. The last time I saw it a few months back, a single copy sold on Amazon for $150, which is crazy, of course. Right?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
$50. Wow.
Yeah, and now Bounty Wars is the sequel to Hard Bounty, and it's Zen and Nira X's biggest bounty hunting adventure ever. And I'm really excited about getting the first of 4 issues out with Bill. This is issue number 1 that's on the Kickstarter, and there'll be 3 more issues. Each issue is about 25 pages long. So when the story is all played out, which will take about a year to play out, it's like making a movie or whatever, it'll be a 100-page story that I'm sure eventually will be, collected into a trade paperback. So that's the long and the short of it. Anything you want to add, Bill, from any standpoint?
Ah, you have described it aptly. I'm over here. I'm kind of working on one of the interior pages while we're
This is
chatting. I might even have a little surprise visit from Kat if she makes it up here. She'll say hi real quick. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, Kat has done an amazing cover. It's totally iconic. It's called
Yeah,
The
her
Power
cover.
of
Yeah, her
Zen.
covers blew me away. Yeah, I really like the way her cover came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's a rising talent, Bill's daughter, Kat. So, which proves that, genetics does work. It does pass on things like talent. No question.
Yeah, I think it passed on better to her than it did to me. But I'm happy for that though. She's my retirement plan. So this is good. This is good. Everything's going according to plan.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, Pops, we want to thank you for having us here. This is very cool. We have 50 minutes left, I see. It goes fast, doesn't it?
And I'm just sitting here like sharing this out to like about 100 Facebook groups real quick.
Sure,
Wow.
sure.
Bear with me while I have my head down. Yes, I'm looking at my phone, but you can hear every time it goes ding, it's going to another Facebook group. So,
Well, that's great. We
I
appreciate
want
it.
as many people to know about this as possible because that's what I do, guys. I try to get as many people to know about it as possible.
Right. Well,
And I appreciate anybody else who grabs it and shares it out to their people.
yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean? That's what this is all about, guys.
Yeah. It's been a very interesting phenomenon to me. Dan Cody and I created Zen 37 years ago in 1987, right? And it started as a little black and white self-published comic. We incorporated as Zen Comics, right? And what has happened over the ensuing years with the 2 video games from Konami and the Just Toys action figure line and the Archie comics series and the Halloween masks and the prepaid phone cards and the chromium cards and the pens, pencils, notebooks, and a whole bunch of other stuff I can't even remember. It's been like a wild ride, and it continues now. Um, Originally, we were published, we self-published as Zen Comics, Dan and I, and then a company that Bill co-founded with Don Chin, Entity Comics, had just an illustrious run of Zen. Uh, Bill, talk a little bit about that, how that came to be.
Well, you know what? We co-founded Entity Comics. Don and I had actually co-founded Parody Press first. It was Don's actual publishing company is Express Publications, and we came up with Parody Press because we wanted to obviously do parodies. But we also love to draw and write, superhero adventure books, and we just didn't want it to be confused with the Parody Press brand. So we co-founded Entity Comics together, and Zen Zero was the very first issue that we launched that imprint with. And what's kind of cool about this series right now is that, having Nira X crossing over into Zen's story, into his adventure, is Nira's first appearance in comics was 1993 in that issue of Zen number 0. So, and we did so much. The way that the issue evolved. I remember, Steve, you gave me like a general breakdown for like that very first issue for how
Yep.
just what the general idea of what this first series should be about, and I feel very, very honored and spoiled, quite frankly, that you let me write that book, and because I was I was untested at that point. I could write a parody every day, but parodies don't necessarily have to have a structure. It's just fun. It's just a good time. So the fact that the book did well and everybody was taking to it, and I actually got to write and draw a few different miniseries for Entity with Zen. So I was very fortunate and very happy about that.
Yeah. But
And
the reason you were fortunate is you have the talent to do it. There's been very, very few people that I've entrusted to write Zen, other than myself, okay? And Bill is a true Renaissance man. He's a multi-talented guy. He's got the right brain working. He's got the left brain working. Because, it's kind of a rare thing to be able to both draw and write and do them both really well. And Bill does that. So I know he's very
I
humble.
appreciate it. I never get that deep when I talk about I just happen to have something that people like, which that's great. I mean, I think people have been paying me from the early days just to improve and get better. And
Hey, Timothy, if you go back this book right now, I'll tell you how to get a commission from Bill Moss.
Yeah, he's
hey, thanks, Timothy.
All right? Go back this book and I'll hook you up, brother. I promise.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of a list, but I'm always happy to add somebody else to the list. Please, yeah, if you're looking for a commission, please let me know. Yeah.
Shadow
Ran the intergalactic Chihuahua. Yes, Shadowhawk. That's one of my
Hey, you remember
favorites.
that one? Yeah. Oh, we had a lot of fun with that one. That was actually I did a couple of like Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was like my Rick and Morty for back then, So
Sure. Me too.
yeah. We had a lot of fun with that. Yeah. Anytime if somebody if you want to just find out some general pricing and things like that for commissions, you can go to my webpage at billmouse.com. I got a commission tab there. You can just take a look at it real quick. And my email is just billmouseart, one word, at gmail.com. So if you just want to email me directly and ask me, what that way I find out what you have in mind, and we just go from there, and that's totally cool. Yeah, thanks, Timothy, for asking. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'll add this, not that I'm trying to inflate your prices, but just to give a little idea. Bill's had individual pages, Zen pages, sell at Heritage Auctions, which is the preeminent auction house in the world, actually, for like upwards of $600 a page. So he's getting recognized as he damn well should be. Okay,
SDA, what's up?
and Bill's art is just at the the peak of its development right now. I mean, everything he does is. I mean, just look at this page in process here. It's just phenomenal. Bill's hitting on all pistons right now,
Dude,
I
and
appreciate it.
Bill's
I
always
appreciate it,
good.
dude. I appreciate it, dude.
well,
The story, the
it's
story that the story that Steve put together is going to be a lot of fun too. It's got all the action, adventure, and all the fun that you would expect. But it also deals with a couple of things that are going across Zen's mind as far as like he's kind of struggling with the idea of, man, it's like, should I be a bounty hunter? It's like, this is like
yeah.
a really dark profession filled with a lot of seedy, dark characters. Is that really what I want to do? And so he's struggling with that, and that's a theme that's going to carry through the series, as well as all the hardcore action and everything else. So I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun reading
Right.
this
This
story.
one ends in about 40 minutes, 45
Yeah.
minutes. So that campaign page bookmarked ain't just go back it. Don't wait. You're gonna miss out. Telling you.
Yeah,
Don't miss out.
43 minutes left, right? I
43
have
minutes.
seen in just the last couple of minutes, a couple people, whoever it is, thank you, did pledge just in the last couple of minutes.
Go, come on,
And
200. I want to see 200, guys. Let's go. Come on.
I
yeah,
would
we're
love to
getting
see
we're
200
that's only
backers.
five more
It'd
Yeah.
be cool
at this point,
because
Pops. They're listening
Dude,
to you.
who,
But
who,
yeah, it's
who
great.
was
You know,
backer 100? Who was backer 100?
exactly. Who? Oh, I don't know. I have to look. But I'll tell you. Was it you? Oh, you were number 100. I didn't look at the numbers. Okay.
That's what I said. I want to see 200. Let's go. Come on.
So I think it'll happen. But getting back to what Bill was saying, my impetus for this story was to really dig deep into the bounty hunting genre, which I've always been fascinated with. Obviously, bounty hunters really started in the Old West, right? And there are some great bounty hunting books about the Old West, especially with Elmore Leonard wrote, the guy who's known for things like Get Shorty, all the
Yes.
crime stuff. He
Yes.
started out as a writer of Western tales, and I think his most famous book, arguably, is called The Bounty Hunters. It's a great book to read, okay? And I've dug deep into that whole genre, and came to realize that there's some real badass characters in that field. The worst of which, the baddest of which, are actually called bounty killers. And these are guys that, regardless of whether or not the contract is, dead or alive, they always invariably kill their quarry and bring in the carcass. And then when they're asked how come the guy's dead, they just say, "Hey, he tried to escape. He tried to kill me. I had to kill him in self-defense." So they're just like ruthless killers, right? Mercenarily ruthless killers. And Zen encounters one at the very beginning of this tale. And it really gives him pause and makes him wonder if he should remain in the profession. So what he does is he communes across the ether, as he's been doing for a long time now, with Master Sattva. They communicate like mentally when they're meditating. And Sattva says, "Look, Zen, you've been a kind of a loner your whole existence. Uh, Before you make a rash decision about changing perhaps your profession, why don't you go really mix it up and meet some of your other bounty hunters?" So that's what Zen does. He goes to this well-known bounty hunting lodge where we meet a whole bunch of really cool and interesting and diverse bounty hunters. And Nira X, who's sort of like a part-time bounty hunter, at least that's the way I look at her. She's there, and they get involved in this massive bounty war that is really precipitated by two clashing space lords who are each trying to take over a sector of space by employing as many bounty hunters as they can to take all of their foes out, right? So it's a very wide-ranging story. There's a lot of action. There's always the kind of fun that's in any Zen story, but it's probably like the deepest exploration of any subject matter, in this case, bounty hunting that I've ever written, and I really think it's going to resonate with a lot of readers. SDA says a hive of, I couldn't read it for a second.
Oh, a hive of scum and bounty hunters.
Yeah, you got it. You understand. You know what's up.
Timothy, I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna give you a little bonus right here, right now. If you back this, what tomorrow or the next day, Kickstarter is gonna come to you and they're gonna say, "Hey, we want the money," and then they give you a week.
Yeah, they do.
So then on Friday you pay for it and you get the book. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that works.
That's true.
Nice.
Yeah, a couple of people have said to me, how can I do this if I don't have the bucks on me right now? And it's true, they do give you a week, don't they?
Yeah, they give you like a week after they do the initial pull. You know?
Right, yeah, which is great.
Go back
yeah,
there right
so
now.
go for it. You got 38 minutes, Tim.
You back it now, and then Friday you pay for it. That's all. It's easy.
Yeah, and if nothing else, if you haven't seen the book before, if you haven't read any Zen before, you're wondering whether or not you want to take a chance on it. Why not just pick up the PDF? Just pick up the PDF. It's like $5 or whatever, and then you can actually try it out and see what the book's all about, and see what the character's all about. See if you like the artwork. It's like it's the best kind of like risk-free way of kind of like testing something out.
I'll tell you what, I am the king of the bottom tier backer. I'm the king bottom tier backer because I never have money to back all the cool shit I want to, but I always want to get off somehow.
But it's still, but that still allows you to be a part of it, and it still allows you to, exactly. It's like you get to read the book, you get to see the artwork, you get to add it to your digital collections.
I don't do that digital thing. That if I back somebody digitally, that's like a care package thing. I'm just throwing some money at them because I don't look at digital comics.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
in our
still old school. I really like to hold a book in my
I gotta read it. I gotta have it.
Yeah, and the first tier is the first tier is not bad. It's just a $15 thing, and then it's you don't have to get any of the prints or the posters or the extra things that come along with it. And that's that'll be a great way to get in on the ground level.
I have backed a lot of books. The physical book at the very bottom tier. A lot of them. And almost every one that I backed. I never have money to splurge on. Like mouse pads and stuff.
Yeah, right. But we do have some.
Let's look at some stuff, guys.
Take a look at the. I'll take a little break from the artwork here, and I'll help you.
First, I wanted to do a little refresh. Nothing happened. Okay, so what we have is written by that guy and drawn by that guy.
Yeah, these are the two guys.
Yeah, those are the guys right there.
And then Steve just went over. Steve just went over the story with us.
Yep. For you retailers, there is a tier just for you, and you know who I'm talking to. I got a lot of retailer friends, Johnny and Casey over at Buy Me Toys.
Hey, the retailer tier actually digs in kind of deep because well, first of all, it's a mandate, and it's part of the ethics of First Comics, making sure that we do have a retailer tier, making sure that we keep our comic shop, our LCS is actually involved and part of what we're doing. And making sure that there's a deep cut in that retailer tier so that they can make some money at the store. Having my book, having our book on the comic shelf, that's what I got into comics for in the first place. Having that, being able to see that book on the shelf, that was my drug. So.
See, just got another backer. I don't know if that was Tim or not, but somebody. So now we're at 196. Really 34 minutes.
Come on.
SDA with an Optimus Prime? Yes.
Yes. He wants to see you do a prime.
Dude, doing an Optimus Prime would be dope. All right. Now there's our main cover. That's our signature cover for the series.
Right.
There's my selection. Oh.
There you go. Backer 100 in the house with
Nice
with a
selection.
$15 like a regular cover selection, which is awesome. And all of the physical tiers, they come with the PDF as a thank you. So I
Yeah.
do want you to have something you can throw in your computer for your digital collections. I have my folder in my computer that I like to be able to just take it with me when I travel, that kind of thing. So it makes it easy for me to
And
you know
Bill, didn't you announce that you're going to have some bonus material in all of the PDFs?
Yeah, I'm trying to drive a little bit more traffic to the Kickstarter, and yeah, there's going to be a little bit more material in the PDF than there is in the physical book.
Thanks, Tim.
The book itself is a 24-page story, which means the book is probably going to be a 32-page book in print, which means there'll be a little bit of extra stuff in the book as well. But the PDF is going to have like a couple little extra things, like work in progress, pencil sketches, things that we aren't able to fit into the regular book.
Great.
So this next cover is a wraparound cover. That way, it kind of features Zen and Tin Head, and you got the Zen spaceship there in the background. A little bit more of a movie postery kind of '90s splash
Okay.
page thing. Got a couple of bounty hunters there on the back cover.
That's the
Then-
wraparound. Yep. Also
Yeah.
by Bill, of course.
Yeah, and I'm super happy. All the covers are going to have that UV coated spot gloss, which is going to
Yeah.
make them look really nice. I think it's just a nice touch. Hey, thanks Timothy. I appreciate you picking up the digital, dude. I really
Yeah,
do.
he did. That's
Awesome,
great.
awesome, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tim. Great.
Now
Excellent.
the next cover coming up is from somebody that you all know, the famous Cat Mouse. Here, get you to scroll up. Yeah.
Oh.
There it is. Look at that.
This is Cat Mouse's The Power of Zen cover. Fully digital painted piece. I just love the way it came out. She's,
To me, that's totally iconic. I mean,
Yeah, that's dope.
That is amazing.
Super dope. Yeah,
Like
her
that.
her style leans very manga. She has a very manga style when it comes to her comics, when it comes to her comic book style. And she knocked it out of the park with this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
It is.
Very nice, Cat. Very nice. As always, very nice.
Now, this next one coming up is from our good friend. He's actually been a contributor to Zen before. He's actually done a couple of posters, a couple of variant covers, some pinups. One of his pieces actually ended up on the back cover of Heavy Metal magazine.
Heavy Metal magazine. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so this stuff is really cool. I do have to mention that no AI was actually used in his cover work. He's been doing stuff like this for the last 30 years. So I mean, he was around before AI came around, and everybody can just push a single button
And his
create
name,
something.
by the way, is Thad Rhodes the Third.
The third, yes, he's the third one. The other two didn't draw anything at all. So
Really?
So this is Stad's cover. He's got a really cool.
So there's
Just a-
4 awesome covers there.
4 really cool covers.
They are.
And then there's a blank sketch cover edition, because
Sketch cover,
with any of my campaigns, with any of my Kickstarters, I always get asked whether or not there's going to be blank sketch covers available, and because people like to take them to shows, and they'd like to have their favorite artist draw a piece on those sketch covers. So we wanted to be sure that it was available.
Or they like to take it to a show and have Bill draw
Yeah.
something cool.
Yeah. If you find me at a show, there you go.
Oh, there's our boy. Look, it's your boy Thomas. It's
Hey,
our
Tom.
boy. It's your boy. It's
Hey,
Tom.
what's up, Tom?
Everyone's yapping away. Yeah, right.
Dude, this is the way it's supposed to be. There are
Good to have you here,
64
man.
people watching right now. We got tons of people watching on Twitter.
Committed in the house.
Everywhere.
Committed,
see
of course. Committed, of course, is our normal publisher for. He's my direct market publisher for Nera X.
We
So just
actually
a-
showed off some committed stuff during the show offs earlier today. And we
Awesome,
were
awesome.
also talking about sketch covers at the time because I showed my Freakazoid sketch cover
Oh, cool.
comics, right? So it always just things seem to follow like that. So there you go. Blank sketch covers are the real thing. Get you one. Then you can
Get
have
you one.
yours.
Get you one.
Something cool on.
And then there's a special retailer tier, which is It actually adds up. There's 5 copies of each cover, so he's got
20.
20 different books
20
for
books,
for
yeah.
your store for the $100, which is actually like that's
Hey,
we're
that
we're
gives
we're paying you to have it in your store. This is
that gives
it's a
them
great
room to
deal.
make money too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, we
what-
needed to be sure that the comic shop owners are actually making money off the book, just like if they're ordering direct market. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like we can't. We need to be able to keep them in the loop and keep them, with product, and because without the local comic shop support, your book becomes invisible. You know, being in the comic shops is half of the whole thing.
Yes, yes. Well, look, I mean, more comics are bought in a comic shop still to this day,
That's true.
know.
That's true.
and a lot of those big sellers of comics online are comic shops, Mile High and places like that. They all started as comics, brick and mortars,
Hmm.
Yep.
So, just remember, man, and people walk in that store and they look at all the comics on the shelves. You want yours to be there too.
So true. So
That's the
know?
way it is. That's the way it is. Yeah, of course. All right, and then the next, let's see. I don't know where we're at on the campaign because I'm looking at your scrolling. There you go. Oh, we got some preview art. There you go. So we got pages like 1, 2, and 3, and maybe a little bit of 4 there, so people can get a little gander at the beginning of the book.
White look, yeah. You get a little look at what the
This
color
looks awesome.
like. Get a little look at what the fucking white looks like. Because, damn, man, Bill's got the look.
And it's great to see Zen in action again. You know what I mean? It's like we got our '90s team back together again. I mean, Steve and I have been working since the '90s. It's not like we left each other and we just came back together again. So we've been working together. But this is
yeah.
this is our latest and greatest actual Zen adventure, bringing these two
Yeah,
characters.
this is the ultimate Zen story, if you ask me. It just it's that's the way it should always be. Then your next book should always be better than the prior
Yes,
book.
the next one should be the best one. On and on and
Absolutely.
on. Yes, yes.
And this one is okay. So there's a little more there. Yeah.
Look, you can see that right here. Look.
That's it. That's where we're at. Yeah, this is where we're at. I'm in the middle of these pages.
There you go. Look at that. We don't need to go to the page to see that. We can watch it happen. And you guys
Which
can
is-
watch Full Draw every Saturday night. Right? Saturday night you get that?
Yeah. I always do a little draw stream every Saturday as long as I'm able. It's never a guaranteed thing, but usually I try to keep my little schedule going, keep myself motivated.
So, Christian, we are looking at the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes of Zen Bounty Wars. I did it again.
Yeah, it's okay. It's cool.
Well, the other
Scroll up a
book
little.
was called The Bounty Hunter, so
Christian is a regular on the Madness Open Draw stream every Sunday. So
Hey, Christian.
another awesome artist, checking out another awesome artist.
very
That's
cool.
That's how we do it around here.
yeah. And I'm throwing this out over to my Facebook page and throwing it out over to my YouTube page too. I'm hoping, if you've already backed, please help us out and just share the link, and give us a like, subscribe to our stuff, do all the normal things that help us get past those pesky algorithms that
Yes.
kind of keep a wall between us and a lot more people. So, and I need everybody's help with that because I can't do it on my own. I don't live in the Matrix.
That. For everybody who's in them, all 50 of those Facebook groups that I just shared this link out to earlier, sorry, but not really.
Yeah.
That's my
Thank
job.
you.
Because that's my
Thank you.
job is to share this out in as many places as I possibly can. So I love you. Don't be mad. It's like I'm serving the people.
That's right. Spreading the word.
You're bringing fire to the people.
I mean, I understand there's a lot of people that are in a lot of those same groups that I am, and they're going to get one notification after another, or whatever.
Right.
It's like, we'll buy the book to shut him up.
Yes, I tell people that if you want to shut me up, just buy all these books.
Tom is saying that he's very happy that we're over 8K, which is awesome. Yeah, I was very much hoping that at the very least we'd get over 8K, which we did. It's awesome.
Right. We're fine with that.
Yeah, we're totally cool with that. If
Oh, man.
and I just wanted to see how many more eyeballs we can get in front of before we wrap up for tonight. And
people.
like Steve said before, this is only our second fundraising campaign Kickstarter type of thing that we are running together with Zen. So it's
Right.
like, so we're actually doing really good. Your support means a lot, and I think every single campaign will just do better than the last.
Oh, well, they do build, and now there's a few other items we should talk about, because
Yeah,
I can show you something
Oh yeah, he's
when we
scrolling.
get
He's
to the.
he's continuing to scroll. Yep, yep.
yeah, yeah. What's up, Michael? What's happening, brother?
So there's the mouse
Yeah, there's
standard
just
cover.
the covers. It goes through the covers one more time, and then we can below those covers. If you keep scrolling down a little bit, we're gonna find some of our different extra items that come with.
Yeah, we'll show you. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
down
So there's some bundles there. Scroll up just a tiny bit. There we go. There's
the mouse
one
pack.
more. Uno más.
Oh, oh,
Oh, there we go. There you go. So we got the mouse pack. Yeah, the mouse pack is essentially what Kat and I contribution to the campaign is. So you got two covers by yours truly. You've got Cat Mouse's amazing cover. You've got an 11 by 17 little mini poster of the wraparound cover, but it doesn't have all of the dressing and stuff on it. So that way, I think it looks really cool without all. When you hang it up as a poster or you put it in your print folder, to keep it. The 11 by 17 is a nice standard size. That's usually the kind of prints that we sell at shows and I collect at shows. But it also comes with two original sketches. So one sketch is by me, and one sketch is by Cat Mouse. Typically, the sketches are going to be all of Zen, but 1 out of 10 sketches will be a sketch of Nira X. So that way we get a little surprise. Somebody's going to get some surprise sketches in their pack.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
cool.
some of them will be profiles. Some of them will be like from the waist up. Some will be a little bit more of an action shot. They're not all going to be just profile shots. It'll be kind of a mix. So it'll be a fun. It'll be fun when you open up the package to see which ones are out there.
Cool.
cool. So,
Then the next one down is called the print collection because we are offering a couple different kinds of prints. It comes first of all with our main cover, which is our tier 1 cover, and that also comes with 3 mini prints, and the 3 mini prints are of 3 different covers from the 3 different artists that are on the campaign. There's one by myself, there's one by Cat Mouse, and there's one by Thad Rhodes III. Each of those prints will actually be signed, which is we wanted to have a signature something or other inside the campaign, something that's actually signed, and all 3 of them will be signed by Steve because he wrote the book. He's a co-creator of Zen, so that's our little signature item. It also comes with the 11 by 17 poster, and it comes with something really cool that they experimented with and had a lot of success with: metal prints. 11 by 17 are huge. It's a metal print.
I
Like,
want to show you. This
uh,
is from our previous. This is from the Lemoore Supremes Zen Kickstarter that happened right before this one. But you can hear it, the metal, right? And look at it's just gorgeous. It's big. You can mount it on your wall. You can frame it, and the reproduction is astonishing on it. So
really
this
clear.
this
Yeah,
is. And there are 3 different metal prints just like this in this campaign.
that's
love the
beautiful.
metal prints. Yeah, it's really really cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Heavy metal, man.
I gotta ask again, everybody watching, please share this out to your socials, to your friends, your fans. You never know, somebody might want to jump over here and grab this thing. Help
Now
them out.
the
Yeah, they
three
got
the
20
three
minutes to do it.
yeah the 3 metal prints that are part of the
I'm talking about that link right there, not the link to the show. I don't care if people watch the show. I want people to back the book. All right, back the
now,
book.
now just to let you know, those 3 metal prints, those are 3 images that are just for the metal prints. There is a signature card that has the Zen and Nira on it, a special signature card that's also flying out there. But it's not a recycled image from inside the book or from one of the covers. They're unique to the metal prints. Then we have something called the Big Boss tier, where it actually has everything. This is the whole thing. This is the whole menu. Okay, it's one copy of each one of our covers, including the sketch cover. It's got the 3 mini prints. It's got the 3 metal prints. It's got the 11 by 17 poster print, and it's got one of each of our original sketches, one by myself and one by Cat Mouse, and the PDF. It comes with everything except everything but the kitchen sink. So it's got everything. And just to remind everybody too that it doesn't matter what tier you choose. Almost everything, as far as all the regular items that we have offered up in the campaign, they're all available in the add-on store. So you're not going to be left out of a certain item if you don't get a certain bundle. You don't have to actually get the bundle. What you can do is you can pick out the tier that you want, and then when the add-on store pop-up comes up, you can actually check off anything else that you want to add to it. I'm sorry, Tom, we did not include any collectible kitchen sinks.
That's right.
Next time, guys, we need a little tiny kitchen sink keychain.
There you go.
You say, and we even included the kitchen.
The kitchen sink.
You know what I'm saying?
That might actually happen. I'm going to write that down.
I think
that's why I'm here, Bill.
Pops is gold, man.
I'm here. You know that. I give people ideas. Next thing you know, I see them in their campaigns, and I love it. It cracks me up. By all means, man, that goes for anybody. You want to put a kitchen sink in your campaign? Let's see who can make the coolest kitchen sink.
Tom just said I'm on it, dude. I know. Yep. Thank you, Tom. I can depend on Tom for that. Right away. He already has the supplier.
You could do it a keychain, a sticker, a patch, anything with your little logo and a kitchen sink. Right?
There you go.
Let's see who comes up with the coolest kitchen sink.
So that's done and done. That's basically our campaign. There is one tier that's past this, but it was one of the first tiers that we sold, so it's no longer available. It was a one of one tier.
The final boss.
The final boss tier, and it actually went right away. But it included everything from
including the kitchen sink,
including the kitchen sink. But it also has the 11 by 17 original art for our main cover for the series. So that was only for one special collector, and they've already collected that up. So I appreciate you for being a part of things and grabbing that as soon as you did.
That's the first of the 3 metal prints.
Right.
Okay, right. That's the first one. That's the second one with Nira.
Nira wearing her signature. I developed and designed a signature costume just for this adventure.
Yeah.
I can see she's wearing the cyber garter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got her things going on. She's got her stuff.
And this is the third one, which is by Kat, and you can see the definite manga approach she took with this.
Yeah.
That's also a metal art print. Yep. Mm-hmm. Gorgeous.
Love it.
And yeah, I will claim I'm the one that came up with the moniker Cyber Garter. That was me.
That was you. And then those are just the like the different things. Just letting people know in the story part of the thing that those are 3 signed items. These are the 2 original sketches. They had like a slightly larger view so people can see that it's a toned pencil that we're using on kind of a toned paper with white. And it's just I like it a lot. I like working on that brown toned paper a lot. There's just a little bit more that you can do with it.
It's cool.
We still have one original piece of artwork that's left to buy. Which is there you go, that Zen piece right there. That original piece is still available in the add-on store. If you wanted to pick it up, that's actually the original 11 by 17 inked artwork for the first metal print in the metal print series.
Oh, cool!
And that's the only other original piece that's available on the campaign.
Kevin, I know Kevin already back, so
Kevin, what's up, dude?
Because I know he already did.
Hey, Kevin.
You know, found a kitchen sink toy on eBay for $20.
I bet you did. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
Tom is looking up suppliers. We're going to have a couple of kitchen sinks available in our next campaign.
Why not, right? You never know. You never know what's going to sell until you try to sell it.
That's it.
So true.
He said, in other words, Bill forgot near his costume and redesigned.
That must happen a lot because I draw her costume different so often. It's
Yeah.
so often, but that's what I love to do with her character. She's got her cyber skin, which kind of, if you had to compare it to something, I'd compare it to like a Wetworks outfit, or compare it to a Venom symbiote kind of thing, where it kind of takes on different properties, it takes on different shapes and does different things. So it's like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I even designed her costume to do that, is so that I could draw her different all the time and have some plausible story driven reason why it keeps doing that.
Dude, it's Bill Ma's and Nira's costumes are like Zach Wilde in a guitar solo. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's right. It's always evolving and changing.
Yeah.
You know.
It can
And,
even come in a different song. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Now, Bill, you are going to be. I'm going to be of course. Are you pretty much committed to being there this year, Bill?
I am currently like a 60-40, maybe 70-30% chance of going. Of everything, I'm living my life right now as though I'm going.
Okay.
But there are
Good.
some things happening at home where I may not be able to go, and I'm not going to be able to buy my plane ticket till the last minute because I'm just making sure things at home are the way they should be. But I've got my badge all set up. I've got where I'm going to stay all set up. I've got a stack of artwork that I have to take with me because I'm dropping off some commissioned artwork to a couple of people. One of which has a huge collection of artwork to collect up. So we'll hopefully, his name rhymes with Kevin, but I'm not going to say anything else. Yeah, that doesn't leave this room. Okay, that's a surprise.
Okay. But these books should be in everybody's, including the sketch cover. Should be in everyone's hand well before Comic-Con, which means anyone going to Comic-Con can bring them, and assuming Bill is there, he could do up the sketch cover and sign any of the books, and I'll be there, and I always sign. And
Yeah, that's definitely the plan. So, assuming everything goes the way that I want to, Steve and I will be at the First Comics booth. It's booth 2001. Am I
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
All right, so that's booth 2001, First Comics. The only other place that you're going to find me is at Committed Comics, and that's going to be in a small press area. At their booth is L09. So those are the two different places that I'm going to be at. I'm not going to be at in Artist Alley this year. Just usually everybody who is looking for me tends to find me there, and I have been a guest, thankfully and gratefully. Big thanks to San Diego Comic Con for having me for like 15, almost 18 years. It's somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yep.
As a guest in Artist Alley, and I really do appreciate that. All the time that I've spent there. But that's what I'm going to be doing this year, so people know where I'm at.
It's going to be great, and I've been attending Comic-Con for like the last 10 or more years.
Oh yeah.
At the First Comics booth, and this year is going to just be amazing. I think I think this will be a great year for Comic-Con. I just feel it kind of building. Now that I think we've all recovered from the COVID
Ken, what's up, dude?
experience.
Yeah, for sure.
So should
Yeah,
I take
that
and show what's going to be available on Saturday, Bill?
little preview for Saturday. You got a little bit of original art there.
Little preview of what some Bill Moss art.
Let's see it.
This one I've had somebody already say that they're probably going to be snatching.
Awesome.
Dan Riley was like, "Oh, dude, the dragon."
Yeah, I love drawing. I love that's Cat's thing too. It's drawing dragons, man. It's like dragons and monsters and all stuff. Because I love making them up as I go. I love doing that.
Who's this guy?
That guy was actually from a children's book that we had done some years ago. This is quite a few years ago, and this is actually from a children's book. I believe that I drew this children's book for one of our clients through Storyboard, Steve. So this is This is one of our
Yeah,
clients from
I vaguely remember. It's quite a few years ago.
quite a few years ago. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So he had me
will-
drawing some cool ass monsters for a kid's book. You know, I thought that was cool. That was a lot of
These
fun.
will be up for auction next Saturday. And we have a few other things here, don't we, Bill?
Yes, yeah. I sent you a nice little support package. You
Yes,
guys,
you did.
you've done a lot of promotion for us. I wanted to say thank you and do something back for you.
Bill was very generous. Now look,
Wasn't that the cover for Return to Hellspace?
That is the unused cover for Return to
Unused
Hellspace. So
Right.
this is there was two covers that I did, and I chose the one that we used. Well, actually, we chose it together, and this was the one. This is the unpublished one, so that makes this one even that much more unique. You know,
Yes.
so
and
That's
it is
great.
on the it's labeled up there, Hellspace #2 cover.
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
But we also have a couple pages from that book, guys.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, really? Yes, we do. And Bill was very generous toward helping us get this going for the Roku, and that's what this money is for. Anything we make off this auction.
So you got Tin Head and Zen there. Yep.
Look, this is page 18 from Hellspace, Return to Hellspace #2.
Oh, looks great. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. And you can see both pages. They do feature at somewhere you'll see both Nira and Zen on each page, right? They're on both of these pages. But this one I really like because of the reverse negative X-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Bill, that's awesome. And look, there again, you Zen and Nira, but that panel right there, that
It's
is
awesome.
worth the whole page, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was so fun to draw, dude. And there's got to be another Hellspace adventure in the future, you know. And I want to collect it all up and do like a big third chapter. I think that would be dope.
And I have some other stuff, some Jim O'Reilly art, and there's going to be some really nice stuff in this auction. There will be a couple sketch covers,
Nice.
I'm going to spend the week going through stuff and throwing stuff together. Tune in next Saturday night.
You know what? I've got a nice surprise for tonight.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
What is that, Bill?
I've got a nice
What is
surprise for
that?
tonight. Well, we're counting down. We're 7 minutes away from
6 minutes now.
We're 6 minutes away from wrapping this bad
got
boy up.
another backer too, guys.
Yep.
Awesome.
got another
Thanks so much.
backer. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. I've got a nice little surprise here because we only have the 6 minutes left to go. Someone is joining us to help us count this down.
I wonder who that might be.
This
Who could it
this could be
possibly
the famous
be?
cat mouse. Who is there? We go. There's the famous cat mouse. Everybody
Hello.
Hold up. Hi, Kat. How you doing?
Hi.
in the studio live.
You killed it on that cover.
Tom is asking for waffle.
Hold on. Apparently-
Yeah,
Oh my
where's
God.
Waffle? Is Waffle there?
Yes, he is.
He is here. Yeah.
His nose was on this.
Oh my gosh, no,
Yeah,
no.
'cause it was smeared.
Waffle wanted to eat some artwork already. Hey,
Well,
buddy,
he wanted
come
to
here.
lick it.
No? All right, he ran away. He ran away.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is.
There's Waffle. There's
he's
Waffle.
coming.
He's back there.
Yeah.
He's back there.
He's destroying something.
So, Kat, I'm writing a 100-page manga Zen
Oh, be
story
nice.
that we're hoping that we might get you involved with. Of course, we'll have, depending on your availability and et cetera, et cetera. But I'm halfway through it. I've written 50 pages of it already. And now that this month-long trudge through Kickstarter is ending, I'm going to now I have the time to finish that story. And when it's done, which will probably be just within a couple of weeks, then maybe we'll talk about that, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to see how my schedule is.
Yeah, for
Exactly. I know you're a busy person, so we'll hope that that's the case.
sure.
5 minutes left.
Busy young lady.
Exactly.
Hey,
So,
Governor.
And Kat, we love your cover. It's so iconic. Man,
Yeah,
that
we actually
power
spent a
of
few
Zen
minutes talking
cover.
about
that's
your
nice.
well, not only your cover, but the metal print artwork also is
Yeah.
very striking. It's
I had a
very-
lot of fun with the metal print one.
Look at that, Jen.
Yeah.
I had lots of fun.
Well, that's where
And
you
that-
have a true manga representation of Nira.
Exactly. That's how Nira should look in a manga, and I've tried to replicate that, and I can't really. It's just not my wheelhouse. That's her wheelhouse. That's hers.
Yeah, you always go back to drawing what you want to draw.
I mean,
that's,
manga-
that's all of us.
Yeah. Manga and anime definitely influence my artwork because I love it so much. But I'm like this mix of the Western and manga art, like this weird Puerto Rican mix.
It works. Whatever it
I don't know
is,
why my
it
hands are
works
doing
really
this.
well. 4 minutes to go, folks. 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes. 4 minutes and
And look at this, 198 backers. With
Come
4
on,
minutes
man,
to go.
2 more. Come on,
Two
man.
more, and
Two more.
Bill and you and I, we and Kat, we can't back it because we're
no, are you kidding? You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do
Of course,
that.
so-
But dude, if just 2 more backers, you know what? 2 more backers. Pick up just the PDF. Just pick up the PDF,
Yeah,
dudes.
just pick up the PDF.
Just
You got
grab the
3
PDF
minutes.
real quick, just so we can have 200 backers. I want to have 200
Wouldn't that be
backers on
cool?
here. 198 is too close.
Yeah.
That's too
It is,
close.
it's extremely
Like
close.
who's going to be our hero? Who's going to be our 2 heroes tonight?
Who's going to be a hero that makes 2 extra accounts really quickly in the next 5 minutes?
Can Kat be proud of
3
her
minutes.
dad
3 minutes.
Oh my
just
God.
for a moment?
This is fun. This is like this is exciting.
It's okay, I'm already proud. I'm already proud.
I need 2 more. Just 2 more people.
Pops,
Just
you're
pick up the
very
PDF.
persuasive. Tell your I know how to give them your spiel.
Look, there's 92 people watching. There's a bunch of people watching on Twitter. I realize I can't share the link on
2
Twitter.
minutes, Matt. 2 minutes.
2
2
minutes.
minutes for 2 backers. Will it happen? We don't know. We're about to find out.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I'm trying to make a good impression on this publisher. I'm trying to, I'm trying to work my way into First Comics so I could become a little bit more, carry a little bit more weight at the table. And you guys, I need you guys to help me out a
Ken
little.
says
Do
he
do
played
Bill a
the card
solid.
Twice. He's not a dead person in Chicago. 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 198 backers, which is a very respectable number, for this.
It's respectable. You know what would be more respectable? 200 backers. 200 backers
Now
would be
we're
such
down to
a.
seconds. There's 150.
Oh my God, dude! 113 seconds,
This is
bro.
fun, though. This is fun. We're gonna watch.
It's always
We'll see-
fun.
We'll see if it happens. 103.
Let me end my weekend in peace. Just have 2 backers. I want my $2.
I want my 20 quarters.
I want my 20 quarters.
My 2 quarters.
$1.99. Come on, we're 1 backer away. Literally, 1 backer away. You guys can do this, dude. You guys can do this. All I want to see is 200 backers. All I want for Christmas is 200
Oh my
backers,
goodness.
governor.
Oh
Be
no.
on like the
We're
QV,
at 199.
QVC.
No.
This is like
Dude,
QVC network.
it's only 1 backer. Pick up the.
$5.
Dude, you can pick up. It's $5. You go to Starbucks and you get nothing for $5.
That's right. You can't even get a.
Holy crap!
58
60 seconds left. 60 seconds. Can you guys actually do it? Can you guys do it? 199, man. It's like it's so close to 200 that it makes 199 seem so far away from. You guys can do this,
40 seconds.
dude. I'm getting no dinner
I don't know,
tonight.
Bill. Do you think, you think it's going to
40
happen,
seconds. It's 40 seconds. Come on, guys.
Showing the bat signal.
Come on, please.
Oh my God.
Maybe I should have been begging this hard, like at the beginning of the month. I'm over here. I'm just like, come on, guys, just
Well,
one
we're
more.
down
But
to
there's not the
20
pressure.
seconds.
There's one more. It's
20
so much
seconds,
pressure.
folks.
But there's not the pressure.
See, now I'm going to show up at the
17,
First Comics booth, and it's going to be
16,
like, well, you only had
14,
199
20,
backers.
12,
If you
11,
had 200
10,
backers, it would have been fine.
Come on, people, somebody hit the button right
5,
now.
4,
Five.
3,
You can do it. You can do it.
All right, so we got 199.
199. Yeah, you guys made me happy. Thank you so much, everybody, for backing and for supporting. I really do
did our
appreciate
best.
everybody. Pops,
did
I
our
appreciate you for hosting our little party tonight.
Anytime,
much
bro.
fun.
Anytime and every time. You know that.
This was
Anytime.
great.
199 backers. You know what?
You
Number
got us to
199 is
199. Nobody's complaining here.
whoever
We've had a lot of fun.
199 is. I'm not going to tell you what we're gonna send you something extra in even if you just got the PDF, we're still gonna send you something extra, like an extra. Well, if it was just a PDF, I'll send you more digital content. If you did get a physical thing, I'm gonna send you a little sketch or something extra for being
Awesome.
199 and pulling through at the last minute. So I got the backer information here. I'll find out who you are later on, and we'll make sure you get something extra, whether it's something digital or a little physical sketch or something like that. So we're gonna figure that out. Thank you so much.
Hey, Thomas, you know we do our best to make sure everybody knows what's going on with our friends, buddy. You know.
That's right. Well, this was great. Pops, we can't thank you enough for the support you've lent us. And,
You guys give me credibility too. You know, if you guys didn't put your faith in us to put these shows on, then I wouldn't be able to put these shows on.
Amen.
Well,
Amen.
You're a pioneer in the internet world here. So we're very grateful and we thank you.
Well, everybody made it a fun night. I appreciate you guys. Dude, I'm going to go pass out.
Guys,
Me too. I'm about to pass out after 1 month of intense promotion.
There was one reason that I went out of my way to try to be backer number one.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know what it is, or backer number 100, because
Right.
this is the 100th launch and or closeout that we have done on the Madness Comic Network.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Very cool.
Right.
That's notable. Notable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good
This
job,
is
man.
100th time that we've done this, and I've loved every one of them.
Wow.
Awesome.
So
Thank you. We're honored. We're honored to have that centennial position.
exactly. That's
Well,
why I wanted to be
Well,
backer.
thanks to you guys. Steve's going to be able to pay me and keep me alive for a month while I get myself busy and
Well,
get
we
working
do.
on this book.
Finish and fulfillment. Yeah.
Yeah, finishing and fulfillment. Luckily, first of all, a big thanks
Yes,
to
it
First
does.
Comics.
It does, Tom.
You know,
30 days
for-
of campaign, sir.
First Comics is actually taking care of the infrastructure
And
and
fulfillment.
fulfillment part of this campaign. So without their support doing that, that's so important. And plus having their being a part of First Comics is really, really cool too. So I'm very, very happy to be part of the group. And me and Steve been doing this. We've been doing this nonstop for the past 30 plus years. So we're lifers. So I'm either gonna die at my table or I'm gonna die on a YouTube show.
On camera.
So if I die on camera, please don't freak out. I died
That's
happy.
the way we roll.
Goodness.
Look,
So I'll
don't
just
do
keep
that
going.
shit on my show. All right.
Right.
But then people will always, it has endless rewatchability.
I know, right? I'll put up the little standby sign just as I go.
Hey,
The
199
problem, yeah.
backers. We're very pleased.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can do this for like 50 more years, and I'll be good to go. This is what I've been doing since I was a kid. You guys just help me
too.
to monetize it and share it, and actually, I get to do this thing with everybody, which is what makes it that much more fun and meaningful for me. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you,
You
Bill.
you guys are my comic book family. So Steve more so than the rest of you, because it's just the way that
Jonathan
goes.
says, "Get to work, Bill."
Okay. I better get to work. I need to get some more pens and some paper. I'll get to it.
Some of you may miss this. I played this at the beginning of the show. It's the journey of the campaigner. It's the journey of the guy running a crowdfunding campaign. And I need to show it again while Kat's here so she can watch, and while Thomas, I know he's in the chat so he can watch, because I understand what you guys go through.
Hold on. I think I'm bleeding. Am I bleeding? Ah! 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 Nose and lips! Okay, ow. Ah! No, can I... Ow, ow, ow.
That's exactly how it is.
I like how it ends with "Please, Mister."
Next campaign. He said next campaign. That's what.
Oh boy, nah, you guys have been great. I'm gonna go lie down, man. I'm gonna go pass out. I need about 10 hours of sleep, and then I'm gonna like jump right into it, man.
I just want to say we just jumped over the 100 viewer marks. There's just a ton of people watching on Twitter. I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay tuned to this network because there's tons of good stuff going on here.
It's all because of you, Pops. Thanks again.
Well, I mean, look, part of it, I'm not going to lie, Steve and Bill, because you guys have been around for 30 years. You understand this. You guys have given me, people like you and you guys have given me a lifetime of entertainment.
Thank you.
Okay, when everything got shut down back in 2020, all I was doing was giving something back.
That's the way it is.
And after 30 years, you can understand why we need some sleep. Good night.
Good night, Bill.
I'm out.
I will see you next weekend, my friend.
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, Pops.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great night, man.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for backing, like it says down there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for backing. Thanks for sharing, retweeting, doing all that stuff. Because without you guys, it's just dead air. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Hi, I'm Kurtzauer, and you're watching the Madness Comic Network.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
Mr. Chris, what up? Also, Christgau from rock and roll band Five Finger Death Punch. Heard that you're about to launch your newest board game, Gods of Metal, where you take on the persona of different metal musicians to stop the overlords and their demons from taking over reality. I think I know a metal musician that can help you fight those overlords and those demons. That is me, Christgau. So, shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to all of the Laughing Rogue crew. And shout out to Gods of Metal. I will be in there taking over reality from the demons and the overlords. Christgau. Just like it says there on my hat, in case I forget. I do play bass.
An ancient darkness is breaking through into our reality. The overlords are coming. Their demons united, they'll stop at nothing to tear our world to shreds. And the only thing that can stop them is the power of metal. You have been chosen by the gods of metal to lead this crusade of finger-shredding fury. You must write the sick riffs, craft the awesome lyrics, find unholy rhythms, and set the heads banging. Show the overlords that their darkness is nothing compared to yours. Gods of Metal is a co-op deck-building game for 1 to 4 players. You and your bandmates must work to create the most powerful band in human history. Find mystical instruments of legend, outlandish costumes to improve your powers, and recruit mascots to help you battle the overlords. Find the power of pure decibels and use them to destroy your enemies by crafting songs that will literally blow their minds. Form a band. Save the world. Gods of Metal. Now on Kickstarter.
Glamorized and embraced by Hollywood, feared in the underworld, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel was one of the most powerful men in America. He was also one of the most hated. The man who gave birth to Las Vegas was gunned down in the luxurious home of his glamorous lover. Almost 80 years later, his murder remains unsolved. Who killed Bugsy?
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands are
Have a good night.